This is where do we even begin with it? Onana, Onana. You're playing for Man United, and you let these guys take the lead over you. Don't you see anything wrong with it? You of course you see something wrong with it. Just get out of the club, man. I don't even have to explain what is going on. The fact that the average, even in the scores, is worse. I don't understand this football happen anymore. This is just for plain exploration. What the fuck are they doing? Sesko, over 50 million pounds or euros or whatever spent on this guy. He can't even score against Grimsby Town, 4th division club, by the way. I didn't even know these guys existed until FIFA came around. Patrick Drogu, one of the better ones. You know what? Shouldn't be performing like this? Manu Ugarte, who has spent over 2 years at United. Sesko shouldn't have performed that bad. Onana, especially you, man, because you came out of a replacement for a legend of this club. And let's not even talk about the manager. We thought Erik ten Hag was the worst of United managers we could have gotten, and we got Ruben Amorim. And Ruben Amorim, yeah, we thought he could fix it. We gave him excuses until this season. I don't think it's excusable anymore. This is just not excusable. The fact that you even had to use most of your starting 11 and still fucking lost against Grimsby Town. You had to come back on the second half. Do I even have to explain how bad this is? 4th division, 1st division, 20 Premier Leagues, I don't even know. 3 Champions League, doesn't even have a Champions League. Where is the reality of the situation? Where is even the purpose of the situation? There is no excuse. United are fucked. This is panic mode. And sell this guy, get rid of this guy, get rid of the. Forget about no. Don't get rid of that guy. Get rid of this guy. This man is too old already. And just as Sirk said, you didn't even get a score. And you came on. You played 8 minutes. And you did one thing, which is a penalty. Okay, he came on in the 82nd, and he didn't even have time. This man might have performed 10 times better. And Casemiro might have been better than Manu Ugarte. Because how Ugarte is performing right now, how he looked in Arsenal, how he looked in Fulham, and how he looked here, you would question if this guy even plays football. He looks so fucking lost. And let's not even talk about Benjamin Sesko. You didn't even bring Rasmus Højlund on the bench. Joshua Zirkzee should start more often, because if this is the guy that you are trusting your team with, you should probably be concerned. This is not good. He's young, yeah, but this and this should have been expected. This guy didn't even score 20 goals in the Bundesliga last year. This guy got 15 goal assists. Both together. He's a target forward. This guy gets in here, drags defenders. Why do the defenders just ignore you? I know it's not like that. It doesn't often happen like that. But in this case, you got outperformed by 4th division side. And I think, yeah, you should have probably destroyed them. This shouldn't have been. This shouldn't even begin to happen. How? You're one of the worst guys. And let's not even talk about fucking Onana. Onana! 5.3. Forget about the rating. You lost 1 goal to game. A direct error. He had 1 save. You know how many did these guys make during the entire match? 2 big chances. And you know, they scored both of them. You know how many? 4 big chances. United scored half of theirs. And they had 28 shots. And they had possession. And they had XG. Give them the Sab Dior. But that's not going to save them from the fucking beating that they need from the board. The board needs to question if they're going to keep supporting Ruben Amorim and I need to question my FPL choices. But again, if it's Maguire that is saving you, I might actually have to sell fucking Bruno Fernandes and put Maguire to play in center back, and hopefully his slabhead scores a goal, and that's what you're praying for right now, because that's the only one that's the way you scored your fucking equalizer, man. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is. Your equalizer came from a Harry Maguire goal. A Harry Maguire goal in the 89th. You were coming in. If it wasn't for that goal, a saving goal on the 89th minute. Imagine if that didn't happen. Imagine if this guy didn't come in because he didn't start, and this guy wasn't there. Brother, the fact that Sesko didn't get subbed off, insane. Insane. And let's not even talk about, like, I don't have to say anything. I don't have to respond anything. This is a disgrace of a game. United have to find a new formation. Ruben Amorim is trying to adapt United to its system. It's not working. This goalkeeper is fucking up everything too, because in between that, the chaos here, he just gets slapped and fucked, and he doesn't even stop anything. We thought that the Turkish guy was bad. No, it's Onana. They need to sign a new goalkeeper. It's not gonna be Donnarumma, because Donnarumma is gonna see this and say, why would I want to play with a side that loses to 4th division clubs? You need to find a young guy who is finding his pace, his potential, and is eager to join a Premier League club. And Onana is not gonna bring it. This is not okay. This is just not okay. What perspective do you think this brings to the new season? 2 matches, well, actually 3 matches, 0 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. Okay, maybe this could be considered a draw because technically they drew, but the fact that it was against a 4th division club, this should be a loss. This is not acceptable. If I was the manager, the director of football, I would be selling Ruben Amorim to any club that I would be sacking him, not selling him, sacking him. I don't care about the money. I would be terminating Onana's contract for sabotage of United chances to win anything. It's impossible to play football with this level. You don't think. They don't think. They don't really think. They don't really think, man. I don't care about anything right now. I just think this is the best club in England. No, it's not even close anymore. And historically, it's losing its place to Liverpool. They don't even have the most Premier Leagues anymore because they're tied. They don't have the most Champions League. And they're losing EFL Cups to fucking Grimsby Town. Liverpool is having a downfall this season. I truly believe that. I saw them shaking in defense. Nothing compared to the rivals. They can sleep easy knowing that United is not going to do anything towards them because United is having a stinker. Or maybe this is the turning point. Maybe this is the point where Ruben Amorim says, you know what, this is not it. Sells Onana. He still has a week to find a goalkeeper. Yeah, anything is better. I think Rayo Vallecano's keeper, way better. Rayo Vallecano, man. Do you know where they play? In Mexico. And they play in Spain. And you know what they play? They play Conference League. Where do I even begin with this? I already began. This is not acceptable. Results like this, great for Grimsby Town because that probably gets their hopes up. I think Grimsby Town now has a good push to get promoted. Not even to Championship. No, they're getting promoted to EFL 1. League 1. League 1. This club, if it goes all well for them this season, you know what they would go? Where they would go? To the 1st division, to the 3rd division of English football. Not even 2nd, 3rd. And it's not to bring them down, it's to bring down United because they lost against this club. a club in the first division, a club that has one of, if not the biggest fan base in England, most internationally well-known English club. When we think about them, we think about Cristiano Ronaldo, we think about the Alex Ferguson, Van Persie, we think about Wayne Rooney, we think about Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand. Where is that now? We have Manuel Ugarte, we have Benjamin Sesko, and for goalkeeper, we have the Onana special. Onana is not good, and he has to retire. He is finished. The fact that he's even playing football right now, the fact United don't even have European football, is a crime of itself. This is unacceptable behavior by United. Unacceptable. You don't see me. You wouldn't catch me saying this is forgivable. No, absolutely not forgivable. Ruben Amorim came into this club claiming he could save the sinking ship that it was, and you know what? He worsened it. He capsized it. Ten Hag at least had it trying to move to port. This guy, he just turned it, flipped it upside down, and now the cabin is flooded. Hopefully, it's not that. Hopefully, it's just Ruben Amorim needs a new goalkeeper and needs to change his tactics, because clearly this is not working for United in the Premier League and in the EFL Cup against mid-table clubs of the EFL. Because this guy, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, United. What do I even say? Shocking. It's not a matter of this guy. This guy is. At least with Ten Hag, you would have a ton of draws. You'll have less losses, I would say. What happened to this Ruben Amorim? What happened to the Ruben Amorim that played here? That beat Manchester City? You don't see what's wrong with this. When was the last time this club won? When was the last time Ruben Amorim won a match? When was the last time? This one. That was the last time against Bilbao. And that was admittedly pretty good matches. These two were pretty good matches. But in the Premier League, I have nothing to say to them. I have nothing. The 17 matches won in 45, 19 losses. A shame for a manager. At least you're young. At least you have a chance. You're killing United though. I should end this. This does not make any sense. This is just disgusting. This is an absolute humiliation. This shouldn't happen. This match, okay? Yeah, they lost. They had a pretty good match. But again, they outcreated these people. They outcreated them. More XG, more shots on target. They outcreated them. But again, one faulty keeper, fucked them up. They should consider signing a good goalkeeper instead of wasting another £150 million per summer over players. Andre Onana is not it. Andre Onana is not it, and this guy is not it. There you have my answer. This guy is not it. Onana isn't it. This backline is doubtful, but I guess that's their best part. Bruno Fernandes made it to the team of the season last year. But you can't keep relying on one guy. Madrid has a problem. Like Real Madrid, my club, has a problem in terms of personal performance, and that they rely on Mbappe too much. This club relies on Bruno Fernandes, which is 30 something, and the rest of this club doesn't play well. They don't even play regularly well, and that's the problem. This defense got broken. Gyökeres sucked ass. This team shouldn't have even come close to winning, and they still won because of the mistake of this guy. If we make it back to this club, unacceptable result. It's just unacceptable. What is this? What is this? What is this? United have most of the ball, did most of the what he could, didn't score until this half of the game, and this was counter momentum. By the way, this means that Grimsby Town was attacking more than United during this moment. And United is not looking good. It's not looking good. It's just not looking good. The early stages they were fucking dominated. Like even in attack they were dominated, and then one goal, another goal. The two times that they attacked within the span of this big attack of United, another big thing of, momentum of United. Then they have huge momentums at the start and end of the first part and the second part, and then just collapse. Huge momentum, small attack, and huge momentum, and then during the momentum of Grimsby Town they score probably, and then this one, the order of doesn't matter. This happened in the 89th minute. They were losing a game they shouldn't have. That's where I ended. They lost a game they shouldn't have, and now Ruben Amorim has to question if he can even stay at United, or has to question if Ander Nana has to stay at United. He has to choose right now. Because if by January they haven't won at least 5 matches, they're cooked. They're cooked because I guarantee you some relegation sides that just came in will get more points than United.